all, have you ever found a problem in taking the right decision? Yes, I'm sure that most of you have found a problem in taking the right decisions. It is easy to take a decision between right and wrong, but it is not easy to take a decision between right and right. You will be confused. Yes, today I'm here with another episode, your Nimmy Rijo, with a different episode with the topic decision making. What is decision making? Decision making is actually a process where you identify and then find another alternative for a problem. Have you faced a problem? Yes, of course. I'm sure all of us face the same problem. Now, do you think it is an easy thing or do you think it is difficult? Just imagine there are decisions where we can take it very easily and there are few other decisions we struggle to reach the conclusion point. Now, there are few things where we can take decisions easily. For example, imagine you have a party today. What dress should you wear? You might think for 5 minutes. But after that, you have your answer. Imagine what book you should read tomorrow. Okay, you might think whether it's a horror book or a humorous book or maybe a tragic. But at last, for that also, you will get an answer. But there are few other decisions where it is not easy to take a point. Like, for example, a student of grade 10. For him, he has to take a decision on his stream. It can be either science or commerce or humanities. It is not easy to take a decision. He has to think about it. It is not an easy decision to make. The second problem can be a decision making in the change of job. It is also not easy. These are certain points where you can take decisions easily, but certain points where it's not easy. Like, decisions should not be taken on the basis of your mood. For example, you might be very happy, you might be very sad, or you might be very angry. Recently, I've seen few of my friends who just left their job, who just resigned just because their mood, they were so angry. So just resign and left the job. Decision is not something which should not be taken regarding your mood. And also maybe weather. Okay, it's so cold, no, it's so hot. No. Decision should not be taken on the basis of these factors like mood or weather. Now, imagine you have a letter with you, an envelope. That envelope should carry something called address. Only if there's an address, the envelope or the letter will reach to its destination point. If there's no address, it will not reach. Take another example. Imagine there's a train. The train has to reach its destination. For that, the train, whoever is driving or controlling the train, should know the destination point. If not, the train will not reach the destination point. So these are the few things which clearly says for a decision making, one thing is very important, and that is your goal. Your goal is one point which should be linked to the decision making. Another thing, it is very easy for you to choose between the right and wrong, but it is not easy for you to choose between right and the right. So for that, you have to take in consideration of 5 W's and 1 H. Why? Let's take an example of a change of job. Why should you change the job? When should you change the job? What are the reasons for changing the job? And how can it be done? Who should be taking the decision? So all these 5 W's and 1 H should be answered. Only then you should take a decision. The famous motivational speaker Tony Robbins once said, "Decision making leads to your destiny." I truly agree with that great personality. Yes, it is your destination. Now, how can you make a decision? Obviously, we are taking care of the 5 W's and 1 H. But how can you make a decision? For that, there are 5 points which you have to look into. First point, increase your knowledge. For example, a student taking into a new stream, or your career, or maybe a new job, you should know about the proper knowledge about that particular job, maybe an institution or career, whatever it is. First point is to know the knowledge. So increase your knowledge. Now, moving on to the second point, weigh the pros and the cons. Know the advantages and disadvantages of that particular institution, of that career. It can be advantages maybe more, or maybe the disadvantages. According to that, weigh which is more advantages and disadvantages, and then choose the right career or job. Third point, stick on to your decision. If you have taken a decision, see that you're fixed on that decisions. Later you cannot change it because it's destiny. You cannot keep on changing an institution regarding your career or maybe your job. So you should be fixed on the decisions. For that, your decision should be correct and accurate. Fourth point, make sure the timings are right. Like, if you're planning to change the job, the time should be right. The right point where the particular institution has got a good up status. Or maybe a college you're planning to join, check the conditions of the college, whether they've got good comments about the college, the observations level, etc. So you have to check the right timings to join. The fifth point, compare it with other alternatives. Like, there can be other institutions giving the same opportunity, the same job opportunity can be given by any other company. So check the alternatives, compare and check whether it is right or wrong. Only then you should come into the right decisions. Now, I've always seen few people are making a common mistake. The common mistake is procrastination. Procrastination is nothing but you, instead of taking the decisions on proper time, you keep on telling, okay, it's okay, I can take a decision tomorrow, just leaving it to the next day. That is a common mistake. You should not procrastinate. So see that you follow all these steps. Yes or no. It should be taken in the right time, or else it can do. Good decisions are based on your knowledge, and I'm sure all these points were quite informative to you. I hope you liked this session on the topic decision making. Do like my video and subscribe. Have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you. Your Nimmy Rijo signing out. Bye and thank you.